I'm coming. What's going, everyone? Greetings, everybody. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. Yes, you can hear me typing. It is what it is. Hope all of you are doing well. First day of an on-call week for me, and you know what? It went pretty okay. Had some issues I had to deal with, but nothing too crazy, so I cannot complain. Serial, what's good? What's going on, Excelsior? How are you, dude? Quintek, Elsie, always good to see you all. Compton, Seth, what's good? How's everybody doing? What's up, Steakums? How are you, dude? Obsidian, good to see you, man. What's up, Boozler? How's everybody doing on this fine Sunday evening? Unfortunately, I had a ton of work I had to do today, which meant I was late getting together a video for tomorrow, which means I'm late streaming. So we're probably only going to stream for a couple of hours or so, but I figured, you know what? We could go ahead and fit some Rogue Trader in. Why not? Why not? Just for a little bit. I can't be up for too long. Again, I'm still on call all week, so I got to be up and at 'em again tomorrow morning. But I didn't want to miss out on the evening with all of you. What up, Cardinal? How are you, dude? Plus, I definitely want to make sure, if at all possible, that we are finished with this playthrough by Thursday, I believe, is when Temple of Elemental Evil comes out. So most likely we will live stream the Game Awards and then get right into Temple afterwards. Is it today the 2-year anniversary of Rogue Trader? Sure is, Boozler. In fact, Owlcat put out a little message with a nice little happy birthday photo. It was pretty cool. In fact, I put it in on the Discord. So if you join the Discord, you'll be able to see that image. If you haven't, and if you look in the description, there's a link to do so. All right, in our last stream, oh, that's right, we're on Solomon's last story planet. So let's do that. We're supposed to be getting the tithe, right?
Duty prevails.
So there is a trap, and then there's an elevator we can go up through, but no. First, let's do this. Gonna play Kingmaker with the Call of Wild mod. Yep, that's the plan. But not anytime soon, unfortunately. So after this, we got Temple of Elemental Evil. Then I'm going to play Arcanum until Dark Heresy comes out. And then we'll probably have 2 or 3 playthroughs of Dark Heresy. And then after Dark Heresy, that's when we will do an assessment to figure out what's next. If there's nothing else interesting out, I will probably finish Arcanum. And then once Arcanum is done, the next game that I would play, that I plan to play after that, is either Kingmaker or Cyberpunk. I'm not sure which one I'm going to end up playing. I might go ahead and do Kingmaker because supposedly Cyberpunk is still going to get some additional content. And I would really like to play it when it's a finished product, because it's probably going to be the last time I ever play the game. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Randall, what up, man? How are you, dude? Yeah, Sunday night stream for sure. Love the Executioner archetype. Yeah, Slaughter's Kingmaker. I was attacked by a guardsman. They stole a tank. These so you fancy. Indeed, so you are. We are come for the tithe. Come on, let's go. Boo-boo! The nerve of this woman. Boo-boo! I need to know about the clan. How do you keep the tithe, Faye? It would have been better at the time. No, I'm not gonna say that. No true son of the Imperium would say collecting the tithe serves no purpose. Come on now. Is that? Uh-oh, there's a guy just sitting up in the air. That's not supposed to happen.
My warp sight reveals something.
And what is your warp sight reveals? Where's the goods? It says that there's goods. Where are they? Oh, here we go. Whoa, what's that? Arbitrator's Signal Ring. Whenever Protect is used on the Rogue Trader, the Overseer regains +1 action points. The apprehending Cyber Master's attacks against the apprehended target are triggered by the Rogue Trader's attacks too. That's actually pretty freaking cool. All right.
Marching ahead.
But unfortunately, I'm not a rogue trader, and I don't have the dog, so it doesn't do that much for me right now. Boom, boom.
One and it's
My
done.
wish list: play an hour to 12 minutes, maybe a bit of Stanley Parable, stuff that's fun, one-off that you can put down after one stream. If I get into a situation where I just need a filler game for a stream, I will absolutely play 12 minutes. I got no issues with that whatsoever. You've made it sound like a fun game for sure. For sure. God could dream.
Forge
Yeah.
ahead.
And I'm sure that'll happen sooner or later. We'll probably get to like the 15th, and then all of a sudden, I need one game before Dark Heresy comes out of the 16th, something like that. Does good damage against medium-sized foes, so it's basically the reverse of Spawn Slayer. Yeah, I'm looking forward to looking at Breath of the Wild and investigating more of the build options available.
Nothing escapes my
Open
sight.
latch. And sure, okay. Oh, you're barking at something. That's interesting. Why are there floating
The
papers
Emperor
in there?
favors me today.
Open another latch, okay. The Emperor
Onward to
favors
victory.
me today. And what's here? Open the latch. Oop. Okay, that's interesting. And grenades and some such.
Whatever is the matter, Proctor? Could it be that the rogue trader's presence allows for some relaxation of the Lex Imperialis?
That the rogue trader has decided to take something for himself does not mean I won't report the loss to the Marshal. Do you want to see your name in the report as well? In a separate row?
That's an effective threat.
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
No! How did you screw that up? And I don't remember the last time I saved. God dang it! I play with expanded content of Wrath of the Righteous, and some of the archetypes on there are awesome. Really? So what's an example of a really cool archetype that's added via mods that you
Let's
feel
seize the
like is
moment.
better
Pay
than what the base game provides? Because the base game gives you a ton of great archetypes to use for
Never
sure.
doubt me.
That's why I never bothered with any of the archetype mods, because I was like, this game already has an amazing amount of classes. What's the point in adding more? But maybe I'm missing out and I just don't realize it. We don't even get Jay's reactivity again.
Marching
Oh wow.
ahead.
What's up, Brad? How are you, dude? Boom, doom, 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 doom. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
These people
Okay.
were supposed to bring death to enemies of humanity.
Let's try this again. There we go. That's what I like.
How many of them died here without ever having experienced the bliss of doing battle in the Emperor's name? I better myself
the
through my
bliss.
service.
Magenta, I'm such a fan of you. Such a fan of you. The Emperor doesn't know how lucky a man he is to have someone
Stay
like
sharp.
you in his corner. Oh, this good's right here. Look at that. Cavalier Drake Rider. Ooh, Drake Rider. You could have a dragon mount. That definitely sounds interesting. Wow. Best base class is Arcane Trickster. Love all the skills plus magic. Great support class. I agree it's a great support class. I just don't like playing as support classes usually for my main character, except for Rogue Trader where I could be an officer and just force all sorts of people to give extra turns. When, you know what, that's probably going to be my last playthrough. When both of the new DLCs are out, I'm going to do an unfair commissar officer playthrough. And I'm gonna probably do it as a heretic and just shoot one person to give buffs to the entire team, and then give someone an extra turn and let them go ballistic. Is that inventory? Excellent. Give it to me. Tell this scribbler why I'm here. Let's see. One, a non-standard issue. Yeah, he was here the last time. Guard private. Deterioration high. A sister of the Detasauritas, quantity 1, beauty indescribable, grace perfect, majesty extraordinary. You are inventing some lady of the court in place of the warrior you're looking at. What is this so-called inventory? Do not protest, sweet boy sister. Has the scribe said a word of untruth? Hilarious. Skin desiccated, placement of liquid-filled tank. Wow. Woman of benign appearance. Adeptus Ministorum. Benign appearance. Hilarious. Let's see what you have to say. Sure. Okay. All the way. Hilarious. What's up, Jartik? How are you, dude? Just got the game? Nice. So far, you're liking it? Awesome. Oh, you especially like the music? Owlcat is pretty famous for their gaming soundtracks. All of their games have had amazing music so far. What's up, Virgil? On your Heretic run, was it hard to finish the game after companions left? Nah. Not for me. Not for me, but I knew which companions would leave. And it's even easier now because now you have two great companions, two more great companions that will stay with you. You can convince Solomon and Cabela to stay during Heretic runs. So you can have a squad of Cabela, Solomon, Cassia, Jay, and Adira. And Abelard will stay with you as well. So you could have a really, really strong squad of all people who are okay with you being heretics. What up, Keck? How are you, dude? Rogue, Ranger, Druid, Shaman, Paladin, and Arcanist get a Drake archetype. Wow, that's interesting. So the Drake archetype makes sense for Cavalier, but like, what's the point of the Drake archetype with like a Rogue? How does that work? When you do the Kingmaker run, you should do a modding guide. I see a lot of people have trouble with it. I'll keep that in mind, Quintec. Sounds good. What's up, Malthus? I'm doing good, man. How are you? How are you? No, yes, not. What have I done? Do you think it makes sense for Cassia to stay if she's dogmatic? I think so, because you can easily pull her into feeling she's like putty. You know, you can try to mold her however you see fit. So it makes sense to me. What's up, Greg? Can you turn Heinrich heretic? No, you cannot. Sierra, how are you? Let's do it. Boom, no. Saving. There we go. And there we go. And oh yeah, we got to open that from the other side, right? Does that close on us? I don't remember. Ooh, yeah. Let's get that. Thank you. I didn't even notice that. Just finished my first playthrough of BG3. Nice. Was it 10 out of 10? Hey, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed it so much. Where's Cassia? Cassia, what's the problem? Why aren't you with us? Come on, darling. It's time to get that work done. I don't like this fight, so I want all my people with me. Get a big beefy Drake that protects the squishy rogue. Interesting.
Onward to victory.
And here we go.
Another battle to...
All right. How does this work again? I forgot. Burrow. The mother burrows herself into the ground, causing a brood to emerge on the surface while underground. She cannot be targeted or damaged, and all negative effects are removed. Emerges on the surface. All enemies adjacent to where she emerges must pass an agility chest. Tunnels underground to her next target, emerges back on the surface. Urges a brood to the surface. Bestial rage. Okay, so I think this only matters though if she survives, and I'm just gonna make sure you don't survive, lady. So here, we're gonna put you right here, and then you're gonna go right over here, and then Solomon will come over here, be ready to deal with you, and his dog is gonna be right next to him. And where's Jay? Jay should be somewhere like here as well. And Copperton can come up here. And then Abelard can come over here, sure. And then Blade, what's Blade's options? He'll come over here. Whoops, nope, guess not. Blade actually is gonna be a little separate from all of that. There we go. And let's see how this works. Now, we're just gonna supercharge you some. There we go. And yeah, get that little boost.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
What's this one do? Chooses one card for all allies, gain cover efficiency, a reroll, fail, whatever. That doesn't matter. And then we're gonna do some of that.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And I mean, I guess we could do some of that. Why not? She's got the points for it. And then we're gonna give you some of that. And then we're gonna give you some of that. And then finally, I'm gonna give you some of this. And then let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's give you some of this too.
Job for the serfs?
Beautiful. And now we'll see how this goes. What's the deal? And then you, and then add a little bit more because you might need it. She rather think it's a mother, right? And oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That works great. And then you, how much you got? You don't have enough. You don't have nearly enough. There we go. Yeah, let's get some of this going.
And thy light I crave.
Bum. 65 hours? Nice. You missed some stuff in Act 1? Call of Wild has Draconic Druid and Draconic Shaman. Might have to play around with that. Fun D&D session tonight? Nice. We found a chest full of platinum and then ignored a boss. Cause a tire to blow up. Nice. Sounds like a fun time. Reduce your list of game next year. Oh, the mother doesn't give us anything. Interesting. Examine. Dig out. Ooh, intimidating ground. We'll take it. Here.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
You bring us something. Argenta is an absolute beast, Compton. Really happy with her. Really happy with her. Which the subclass of Druid I want to play in BG3. What subclass do you wish you had access to? What you barking at? What's the problem? Whoa, they said I'm missing something. Oh crap, yeah, sure am. Argenta was standing next to it. I didn't realize. It's just charges for demolition. Oh, to make sure you can get out of here. Nice. Celestial Warlock Vengeance Paladin. That sounds like fun. What made you think you were gonna be able to keep me here? You're back. You tried to kill me. That's right, Holland. Where is the inventory? You're coming with me. Let's go.
Ahead.
Whoa, I missed something. What did I miss? Oh, there was... How did I miss this here? Wow, okay. Whoa! You poke your nose into all the available containers on Lethus. Hey, nice. Yeah, Warlock and Paladin is definitely a nice option. That Padlock always works beautifully. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? I can't. Oh yeah, here we go.
The moment.
Through here, right? And then up this elevator. Beautiful, beautiful. Expanded content mod also has the Oathbreaker class, which is the equivalent of Call of the Wild Vindictive Bastard. And that guy is still hanging around the air, huh? Here's your cleric. They are people not living tight. Take everyone. Throw out something rotten. There we go. Who are you? Mm-hmm. Find out what causes the commercial, why, and then we try the dark on us to go before the marshal together. Exactly. We have to continue, so I know nothing about what's going on. I have nothing to hide. Beautiful. I'm glad I didn't have to murk a lot of you.
Let's see this through.
Ho 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 ho. If it is the pilot, so we really want to try Druid now. Gonna try Circle of the Moon. Nice. You can get a Celestial Lock and BG3 with a mod. Oh, nice, but it's out of date, so it doesn't work. Oh, that's unfortunate. You tried it before patch 7? Got you. What's going on, Thor? Let's see. You good?
Marking location.
Oop. Nope. That's why it pays to be thorough in this game.
And done.
I didn't even know it's just cargo, and I think cargo does nothing for me at this point, but
My pleasure.
the player in me can't help but to take everything. Take everything the game will give me.
Venture forth.
Boom, boom, boom. Favorite is Paladin Divine Soul Sorcerer. Why do you like that one so much, Thor? Wish BG3 had an Oath of Conquest instead of an Oath of the Crown. Why Oath of Conquest? Link here to other game is a Southern Undead Warlock Blight Druid. I'm really looking forward to finding out what classes are going to be available in Solasta 2. I think that's going to be a point of contention amongst a lot of people. I hope they get the list right. You the one. You want to claim the tie for my own? And after that, my opinion has changed. Helping the distressed planets is an investment in the future. Hey, he's Iconoclast with me. Look at that. Future which we may not live to see if we don't look after the people. Or collect new ties without those who labor for the good of the Imperium. Ha ha. Good, I've had enough complications for one mission. You can think for it. That's not typical. Why you consign? Who are you? Why are you planning? A portion of the tide will remain with me, and I will see to it that it finds its way to worlds affected by the crisis. Ooh, you discovered the identity of the Watcher Lethus. I did that before. I didn't get an achievement for it from before? Why not? This should be the third time that I did it, right? Did I not do this did I not successfully figure out who it was last time? Interesting. Divine Soul. Oh, gets the cleric spell list. Oh, that's useful. That's very, very useful in BG3. Nice. Divine Soul Sorcerer gets the whole sorcerer and cleric spell list. So Paladin can get Spirit Guardians. That is OP. Damn. Egypt over Vikings. You see someone figured out what that statue is? So I broke it down and he noticed the statue is a dude with armor like Kratos, so we might be getting God of War Egypt? No, because old boy already confirmed it's not God of War. It's definitely not God of War. Solomon has become good cop. Yeah. New Genie pilot in 5e is super cool. Nice. All right. And boom. And if I recall correctly, we get into a pretty cool ship battle now, right? Jeff Keighley, the guy who runs the Game Awards, says no, it's not God of War. Boom, boom. Excellent.
Stay
all right.
sharp.
Stay sharp. Well, shit, how they find us. Prepare for battle. Jeff wouldn't lie about that. All the attention that it's received, there's no way he would like purposefully lie, because then nobody would believe anything he says about something like this in the future. He wouldn't lie about something like this. It's not God of War.
In the darkness.
My beacon in the darkness. Look at all these people with me. And it's only 4 ships that I'm going up against. Where are they? So there's one. And then, oh, are the rest behind me? That's interesting. Oh, so 1, 2. Oh, yeah, some of them are behind me. Well, that's interesting. Well, one thing at a time. Let's do some of that. Hey, look at that right in front, just the way we like it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, buddy, you are not ready for prime time. Here, we'll do that. And how about you? How you feel about prime time? Seems like you not with it either. And I can't do anything else, so we'll just chill out here. And there we go. Jeff is a troll. We'll see. Have you tried to get an interview with Jeff? Jeff who? Who are you referring to, Thor? Whoa. More enemy ships are arriving. Isn't that nice? Oh, 5 now. Oh, okay. That's why they're not ready for prime time, because they're not the real people I have to deal with. Well, isn't that lovely? All right. And here, we'll come over here. There we go. And nope. And I can't even move up faster. Move up closer, rather, to deal with you. So yeah, I'll put this in front. And then I'll bring out my torpedo. And then I'll give my torpedo a little bit extra move. And then, yeah, my torpedo will be out there. I could get 2 more spaces, but that's not gonna do much either. So yeah, we're just gonna chill out here. Jeff Keighley, also on a fun note, Jeff who is an Icelandic band. No, I haven't gotten an interview with Jeff as of yet. David Jeff. Original God of War creator hates what Kratos has become in the Norse games. Did he say that? Oh, that's interesting. You know, I mean, it's a vastly different type of game. So now that I think about it, it doesn't really surprise me that much. Like the guy who created the type of games that the original God of War is, it's not crazy for him to be like, nah, I don't, the way it is now is not what I envisioned or what I wanted it to be.
Time to unleash the counterattack.
Or what I believe counts as a good game. That doesn't surprise me at all now that I think about it. Boom, boom,
Another
boom.
enemy sundered by the
lovely, lovely, lovely. Macro cannons. Macro cannon, lance. What's this? Dorsal macro cannon. So here. We'll do this. And then this. Ooh. And then here we will do, what's this? Torpedo, master cannoneer. And then, are you serious? It still won't let me? Can only be used during the end phase. Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, isn't that interesting? We could get you in a couple of different ways. So actually, yeah, let's do that. And then that.
No boarding action.
Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. And still got my shield up. All right. Let's do it. Kind of one-hit wonder band. Got you. CA revealed that Nagash is coming to Total War Warhammer 3. I saw that there's a Warhammer game. I think it might be Dawn of War 4 coming out. Damn, more ships. Good Lord. That allows you to control a Primarch, and people are going crazy about it. That should be really, really freaking cool. Really freaking cool. Let's see. I want to be able to do a harsher turn. There we go. Yeah, I guess. And I'm not gonna use. Ooh, is this lowering my field of vision? Huh? That's not cool. And then let's do this. And do that. And do that. My torpedoes haven't got into the action yet. What is the deal with that? There we go. What's up, Toxic? I'm irritated. Got all new NZXT fads in right with the fan control. None of them fit. Wrong screws. Whoa! 2 hours taken out and put in them, and then put in the old ones. That's rough. That's super rough. I'm sorry to hear it, man. What in the hell? Like putting IKEA furniture together. Dave Johns wrestled as lawyer from 20 years ago. Yep. Dude throws a lot of stones but doesn't make a lot of games. Yeah, at this point he probably feels like his legacy is already in stone, so he doesn't have to. I don't blame him. No line of sight? What you mean no line of sight? What does that even mean? I'm in the ship. He's in my range. This ship is not blocking? What are you talking about? That's interesting. What if I came a little bit closer? And then magically it says I am in sight. That was just very odd all the way around. Very odd, very odd. Warp channeler. Not quite, huh? Oh, wait, I got this. I forgot about that. Beautiful. Boom. Out of range by a square? Oh, maybe you're right. Are you worried about CDPR's timeline for the Witcher series heavily relying on Unreal? So, you know what? We talked about this on the Discord, but it was in the member section. I should probably make a video about it so that we can have a more broad discussion amongst the entire channel. I think CDPR's time frame for the Witcher games is absolutely ridiculous. And I think it's gonna blow up in their face. And I think there's no reason for anybody to have confidence or faith in it. And the people who do have confidence or faith in it, I find to be completely and utterly bewildering. Like what has CDPR done in their previous launches that makes you believe this is going to work out and this is a good call for them? I don't understand it at all. So no, I have zero faith in it. Zero faith in what they're doing whatsoever. That doesn't mean I believe that Witcher 4 is going to be a bad game, but all of their launches have been ranged from middling to straight up trash. What have they done to all of a sudden make you believe that, hey, they could definitely pull off 3 games in 6 years? Like, no, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And bam. I like that. And here, we'll go ahead and move you a little bit.
Another knock
And
on the
there we go.
microcannon.
And let's see. And that's not close. Oh wait, you're. I didn't even realize you were a ship. That was a mistake. I should have done this a little bit differently, but it's okay. We're gonna chill. We'll wait. But here, we'll do this in the interim. And in fact, nah, we're gonna wait. Glitcher 4 will be Glitcher, exactly. Because everyone I hear is saying they'll be fine. I'm like, no, Akashima, no, that's not my perspective at all. At all. What up, Sarabande? How are you? You love the ship Death Star laser? Yeah, absolutely. Double Witcher, I agree that it will be fumbled release. It's just very difficult for me to believe that all of a sudden CDPR is a studio that can pull off this type of time frame when they've had games where it was they had a lot more time in order to be able to pull it off, and the results were absolutely horrific. Absolutely horrific. The thinking doesn't make sense to me at all. If I get closer, no, that's still the side. How about now? Ooh, wait, I should have checked. Damn! Of course I screwed that up. Oh, wait, you know what? Maybe I didn't technically. No, it is still, it's not screwed up, but it still won't let me do what I want to do. And you know what? I'd rather be able to do this, so we'll just take it.
Always target the weakest point.
Oh, you know what? Can I? Nope. Won't let me do that either. Shallow jump. Let's see, is that maneuver? No, that's warp. That's warp, right? Won't let me do it. Target cell inaccessible. How so? Oh wait, no, that's forward. That's not what I wanted. Oh, all right. Oh, this sucks. This really sucks. We'll do this, and yeah, we'll just. Oh wait, what? Wait, what? That, I feel like that just popped up now all of a sudden. Now that's popping up all of a sudden. This is super weird. Regardless, my shields are in the wrong place, and that alone is making me upset. Shooting my damn torpedoes. I don't appreciate that either. Ooh, look at that. I'll take that.
They are exposed. Unleash your weaponry.
How dare you try to get away from me? Oh no, are they actually gonna let you do that? Come on, man. And they, hold on. Are you serious? I don't even have a good way to get to you right now. You so lucky. The expansions and new titles are free. They've rushed out every release since Witcher 1. Yep, and I had to do months, years of emergency patches each time. Basically, I mean, Witcher 2 was their best launch as far as I know, and even that like wasn't crazy. No extra, let's see, no extra ships. Beautiful. We good?
No one can
Finally.
outmaneuver
Lord.
House Orcelio.
Right. Apparently they lost their patent against Power World. Oh, Nintendo, yeah. What I really want is a Shadowrun game made by Owlcat. Well, why do you say you learned that Paradox won't let that happen? I'm not sure that's actually the case, especially since they just made it clear that they no longer have any interest in doing single-player RPGs. The Paradox license, the Shadowrun license rather, may no longer be valuable to them. Man, actually made by CDPR, and how many are outsourced? Like, I don't think CDPR is talking about outsourcing these games. I think it's games that they are going to be trying to make themselves. pull it off with an engine that is hard to master. Here's the really interesting thing to me about Unreal Engine, and I haven't made a video about this. I feel like I should. So there was a whole big blow up a week or two ago regarding Tim Sweeney coming out publicly and saying he has an issue with Steam tagging games as AI, right? And basically saying, well, what's the need for that? AI is just a tool. Why are you giving these games this marker, you know, this badge that makes them different from all the other games on the market? And of course, there's a tidal wave of customers and people who play games made it clear, no, we like that tag, and games made with AI, we want to make sure we can avoid them. But I think the interesting thing that it doesn't feel like there's been enough attention on is that they being Epic, they're trying to rope a lot of AI tools and mechanisms into Unreal Engine. And considering the stance that Steam is taking, it's very possible that we could end up in a situation where all games made with the Unreal Engine will be tagged as made with AI, which could be very damaging for the Unreal Engine brand, because now these dev studios will have to say, well, do we want to be considered to be dev studios that utilize AI in our games? And if you don't, then you've got to do a double take as to whether or not you even want to use Unreal Engine. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see how that all works out. Witcher 2 was kind of messed up for 2 to 3 months. Yeah, it wasn't for me. Like, I know some people had issues, but I was able to get through it relatively okay. And so were a lot of other people, as opposed to Witcher 1, which was just completely messed up. And then Witcher 3, I wouldn't necessarily say it was like completely messed up, but it was bad. It was like much worse than people felt like it should be. Witcher 4 shot focusing on foliage and some stuff rather than the story. Well, see, I mean, it's very early though, so I didn't hold it against CDPR that their Unreal Engine presentation didn't focus on story, right? Because that's not what Unreal Engine that's not what Epic wanted them to focus on anyway. AI is the future of gaming, old man? Sure. I'm gonna be the old man with the cane on his porch saying no AI games probably to the day I die. Unless people stop getting fired left and right by the thousands due to AI, which frankly I don't see happening anytime soon, I'm gonna keep being that guy. Like, nah, I'm straight on AI. I'm straight. CDPR is only using third-party companies to update and maintain existing games. Exactly. Oh, you didn't hear about that? See, I should probably do a video about that. What's up, Alpha? I'm doing fine. How are you doing? If Tim Sweeney was in charge of a food company, he would be against ingredient list, basically. Basically. But they still hold the license, so wouldn't someone have to come in and buy it? Yeah, but before it would be impossible to buy it because Paradox thought that they would be making games with it and making money from it. But now Paradox is basically thrown in the towel for single-player RPGs, and it's very doubtful they're going to do anything with that Shadowrun license, so they're much more likely to be like, yeah, sure, you know, throw us a little bit of dough and you can have it. And so does that mean that they and Owlcat can work out a deal? Not necessarily. And I don't even know if Owlcat is interested in the Shadowrun license in that manner, but it's something to consider. One of the barges where the traders report received and return to Dargonis. Beautiful. If dev companies are actually proud of AI tools being used, they should probably say so, basically. Basically. Let's see. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to return to Dargonis. I'm in no rush to do that, though. We can do that in a bit. Yeah, we'll come here first and deal with you. Boom. We'll deal with these guys first. The Immaterium has released us from its grip. Yep, and we'll come over here, deal with you. I don't even know what you are, but sure. I see no issues with AI. What I have issues with is when no use people trying to work with it and mess it up stuff. A hammer is a tool. Not all people know how to handle a hammer. Same with AI. My issue with AI from the standpoint of how it's used in games is essentially it at least feels like it's stealing other people's work and then making it available for people who would not be capable of recreating that original work. That's problematic for a lot of artists and for a lot of people who are doing work in games. And now that's gone. Unforeseen event, okay. And what's the deal here? Wall side, there we go, and we're good. All right, cool. I'm praying to the Hellcat gods now. Absolutely. So how are you going to get decent AI in single player games without the use of AI? Everyone always complains about the AI in games. Well, here's the chance to make it better, which we apparently hasn't been able to. What's the chance to make it better? Hellcat has something that AAA game companies lost, heart and soul. I agree. Why only those? There isn't another technology. Will nothing be made in the future? I'm not of the mindset that creativity was lost until AI was all of a sudden discovered. Like before AI, people were creating new things, advancements were being made, et cetera, et cetera. AI is not the end all be all. I also agree with that, Halsey. AI is a term that's probably used too broadly. Take care, Travis. Have a good night, dude. You heard that? Awesome. Also, Thor. Awesome. Send the Soul Squad. Bring the beacon aboard. And cool. We got that. What is this? Unforeseen event. What's the deal? What the world? Adeptus Administratum. And what's the deal? And what's the deal? Oh, sure. I don't need more weapons, but sure, I'll take it. Why not? Extract in place, and bam. Okay. Oh, we got a direct connection to Dargonis here? Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and take it. Boo-boo! Unsafe. And there we go, and there we go. That's not really what I mean. I don't want to replace humans. It can be used in the background to do real work when we sleep or something. There are ways to use it without harming or stealing from humans. I agree with that, but the issue is the people who have control over AI right now are not using it in that way. We're seeing it in industries across the country that it's basically liquidating jobs and being used as a replacement for human labor. Who dare want to neighbor's house? Yeah, what do you say? Prepare a shuttle for me. You are right. Big Diz, prepare a shuttle for me and my retinue. There we go. Do I have to? Okay, so you have to take Solomon on this trip. And looks like I have everybody else that I want though. So let's do it. I am an oil painter. So yes, I am threatened by AI. Yep, you are. There are ethical ways to use AI, but the people in charge don't want to use it ethically. Exactly. They want to strip out as much cash as they can as fast as possible. I'll tell you right now, I do a job where I basically support a call center. Everybody on that call center right now is terrified that they're all about to lose their jobs. And we're talking about hundreds of people. They truly, truly believe they're all about to be replaced by AI. It's not, and the issue too is there's been multiple reports basically saying that AI is going to replace entry-level jobs, not just the ones that require no education. You know, not just like flipping burgers. It's going to replace entry-level white-collar jobs. You know, so a person went through school, got a 4-year college degree, and now they're trying to come out in the job market and they're trying to get an entry-level job in IT, in computer science, in something that should be a pathway to stability and independence and self-reliance. AI is wiping all that out. So it's to the point, like, how do you get to that point where you're considered like a experienced person in a particular field if there's no entry-level way for you to slide up that ramp? It's extremely concerning. It's extremely concerning. It's not just capitalism, because this is different from just automation. It's automation that essentially steals from other people's intellect, right? Like AI takes what other people have done and recreates it for someone who is not capable of doing it. That's not the same thing as you purchasing a machine that performs a specific task, right? It's not the same. Saw a vid a couple of days ago. We're talking 40+ million people just in America. Exactly, Thor. Exactly. Exactly. Good and finished game on release. If only, Alpha. If only. Funniest thing is the actual job AI has been shown the best to do is CEO level stuff. But of course, they will never lose their jobs. There's no talk of that whatsoever. No talk of that whatsoever. When are you getting that? A trial. You spied on me. Patience was too obvious. Ooh. You only go spit your hands on the tie. Woo, do. And let's see. Let's do it. We replaced some call center people with an AI at my job. It's been a disaster. That's the thing. That's the thing too. It's like when we're talking about automation, like what happened to these manufacturing sites of these factories that have been closed down because the people working there were no longer needed. Part of the issue was, one, you're not stealing anything from anybody, even though it's unfortunate those people lost their jobs. But two, it was clear the machines could actually do the job. Like the quality of the products being produced were not somehow lessened by the humans not being there. That's just a fact. That's just straight up. AI is doing a terrible job. If AI is stealing from other people's intellect and then reproducing it in an extremely terrible and crappy way, to the point that now the public is being asked to accept a product that is clearly of less quality and less value than what they were getting when humans were producing it, strictly because it's a way for that corporation to be able to save money and get $1.5 billion instead of just $1 billion. This is not a benefit to the country. It's a benefit to those CEOs for sure. But people keep saying, well, it's natural evolution, it's capital and all that. Not really. Not really. And in my opinion, this bubble will burst. Let's see. Abelard, answer the charges. Common sense. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Like some swooning maiden. Or can't, if I the prefab still would have found fault with it. Should not be held. Catch the far is true. It will be put to far better use than being left to rot away in some warehouse. You may administer the rest as you see fit. And Iconoclast. Arbitrators. Volter and Strox believe that the Lex Imperialis is but a collection of letters and forms to be played with as they please. They believe that you must blindly follow their orders, but whom do you defend? Humanity or these prefects? I call upon you to stand with me in the name of humanity, not the soulless machine of the Administratum. Damn. So you not only have to have Iconoclast, you've also got to have persuasion. A moment of silence. Suddenly, one by one, the arbitrators raise their weapons and point them at the marshal and the prefect. Wow! Anyone enjoys the heretic is condemned to death. Marshal carry out the sentence. Interesting. How you gonna fight without your people?
It was a mistake. Purge them.
So let's see. I feel like there's been times where I turned them over to my side. But I have to kill him this time. I wonder what it is that I did differently this time that's put me in a situation where I gotta murk him. That's unfortunate. All right, well, Jay's on this side. Cassia on this side. Blade on this side. Argenta on this side. Abelard, you're here. Actually, Abelard. Yeah, I guess you'll come up over here just in case. Abelard over here, and then who's the last one? Oh, Solomon. Where's Solomon at? Oh, Solomon's all the way in the back. Interesting. Well, yeah, we'll get you over here. And why didn't my dog come with me? Oh, wait, who's that? No, Abelard, you're not supposed to. We put you over here. You. There we go, Solomon. And you'll come over here. Dog's with you, the way it should be. There we go. And we're good. Now, Jay will do some of this.
Don't get too cocky.
And then, oh crap, I should have done it on, oh well. We'll just do this.
Am I getting paid for this?
And then, we will do some of this.
You've got a problem. I've got a prize.
And sure, mercenary. Oh, no, actually. We'll go over here. This would be better. And she doesn't need to move, so no worries about that. And then we will go ahead and do
Tell
that.
me, and it is done.
That's why I said the AI bubble will go like the Y2K bubble. Yep, that's what a lot of people believe, that this is a bubble that's going to burst. There's just no way it's going to last. There's no way it's going to last. Let's see. Let's do some this first.
So contemplate your weakness.
Beautiful. And then I could do that. Here, let's do this. And then, okay, here we go.
We need to regroup.
That's interesting. And then, let's see, what happens if, you know what, no, I don't want to use that yet. Here, you do that. And then you give me that.
I hold all the cards.
You do, darling, I agree. And then, I don't know what triggers this when she can, when she's just given an extra turn for no reason. Here, we'll do some of that.
Getting paid for
Ba-boom.
Unpleasant.
And let's give you some of that. And that's a miss. No problem. Let's relocate over here. There we go. And oh, you know what? Can she? Nah, it's covering 2. Well, you know what? I'm good with that.
Cocky.
And ba-bam. All right, now. Ooh, he's got, damn. I gave her a heroic act, and then she gave him an heroic act. Okay, cool. Well, let's do it.
My resolve.
Colors can't cost as much as they want, but if they don't create value or product people can afford, it doesn't matter. And that's where I feel like the rubber meets the road, because what has been consistently proven is that a lot of folks are not interested in AI products, period. But they don't want to, companies don't want to accept that. People like Sweeney want to try to force people to like AI. You can't force people to like something. Either they do or they don't. Either they're with it or they're not. It's that simple. He's gonna have to learn. I should be able to.
You clearly are a costly mistake.
That's what I thought. Beautiful. And then you know what? Can I? Will they let me get up here? That'd be so beautiful if I could. Let's see. If I go over here, can I get up there? Yeah, I sure can. Let's do that.
See that one coming, did you?
I like that.
Done and done.
Oh, snap. That's even better. What? No! Oh, okay. Cool. That's fine. Weapon of Justice. I'll take it. And then what's your deal?
Not my
What?
area
No?
of expertise.
Oh, no line of sight? No problem. I could go back downstairs, but that's Genta. She'll take care of that. So you, let's go over here. People try to force the like.
Easy.
Can't do it. What's up, Wine Guy? How are you,
clearly
dude?
are outmatched.
You'll purchase low quality and service products with UBI and part-time work, and the world will keep on spinning. We'll
See that
see.
one coming, did
I think
you?
the biggest issue that a few generations, when AI is all they know, they won't care. But will companies be able to last that long? That's going to be the
said,
question.
so done.
I agree with you, but it will be a question of who's going to give in first. I would venture to say companies are going to give in first because they're going to get tired of not getting any money.
Contemplate your weakness.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, now you.
They won't expect this. One step ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I know what to do.
So I wondered if I really killed the commander for real, or if I just...
Said so done. You clearly are outmatched.
Or if I just put him down until
I know what to do.
we have a chance to talk. We'll see.
As said, so a costly mistake.
Very nice. That'll work. And then, you know what? I'll deal with you, because Argenta could deal with the people downstairs. But you all... Oh, no, that wasn't close enough? Here, hold on. Yeah, let's do that then. There we go. And bam.
Contemplate your weakness.
Mm-hmm.
They won't
Boom, boom. Ba-boom. Lovely. Ding. All right, he's definitely running low on health.
Now back to the front line.
All right, back to the front lines indeed. Ooh, that's right. I completely forgot. He's got a thing where he gets more movement points when he uses a med kit. Greedfall 2 is on sale. You'll be picking it up. Nice. I got a video about Greedfall 2 coming out tomorrow morning. Job goes down because of AI. This could get very dark. For example, low-skill jobs are less. That could also affect things like migration. Exactly, Davey. A lot of things being impacted by for regular people. Now the Netflix CEO is trying to force people to sit at home instead of going to the movies. Sure is. It'll be interesting to see if he's successful. There's a lot of people in Hollywood terrified right now.
I said so done.
I could care less. I don't see Hollywood as like this net positive thing or anything like that for me. So it doesn't bother me at all, but it is interesting to watch for sure. Very interesting to watch. How are you not dead yet?
Contemplate your weakness.
Oh, this is my last one too?
Says so done. Done and done.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait, there's 3 more people. How are there 3 more people? So there's one back there. There's Abelard up there. Oh, they count the gun as an enemy. That's what it is. All right, fine. That's fine. So I just killed you. So you're the last one.
Let's set this in motion.
Don't quite have enough to deal with you though, so this will have to do. All right. Please. Oh yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the reminder, Jovi. Yeah, if you all enjoyed the stream, definitely appreciate you all hitting the like button. And follow me. Subscribe to the channel if you're over on YouTube. Follow me if you're over on Twitch. First thing he said, what's the first thing he said after acquiring WB? No, what did he say? I think he said something like, I'm here to save Hollywood.
Easy.
Which I thought was hilarious, to be honest with you. I think that's absolutely hilarious. They are so terrified of him. Here you go.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Indeed. Why are navigators feared? Let's do that. Let's do some of that. And then let's do some of that. And then let's get it popping. Oh, wow. Or not popping. That is not particularly impressive damage at all.
Contemplate your weakness.
Well, we're getting there, actually. All right, fine.
Are outmatched.
Sure, why not?
That is how it's done.
Isn't that, that's it? That's all she wrote, right? Nice. I definitely want to get to the Octopath Traveler games, Brad, because I keep hearing they're amazing, but I haven't tried any of them yet. What happens to Hollywood? As long as they don't mess with my digital movie and TV libraries. We'll see, Boozler. Take my protectorate for yourself. Prefect. Nah, you could have negotiated with me, and instead you chose to plot behind my back. I sentenced you to work in the tithe storages, where you will catalog their contents in solitude until the day you die. Be sure to act strictly with the bounds of your authority this time. Okay, so he is alive. Nice. All you are guilty of is being gullible. I see no criminal. I hereby sentence you to death. I appoint you high overseer. This is where you remain for the rest of your life. There we go. Woo. The objectives are beings to choose a new marshal. One is more worthy of their station. Will never again accept interference in matters. Let's do this. The Desert Bees. I've never let them choose a marshal. So yeah, let them choose a new marshal. One is more worthy of station. Continue to guard the Imperium against lawlessness. All who I'm deemed unworthy. Disband. I'm definitely not disbanding. See to it that BDs once more become faithful service to the Lex. Let's see what happens if you let them choose. I will see it done. My judgment is made. Beautiful. It's as funny as Ubisoft saying people should get comfortable not owning games. Exactly. No idea, but well, I imagine. The fact that it's a mobile game port means I have zero interest in that game. Oh, is Octopath Traveler 0 a mobile game? I didn't realize that. So they're making like a mobile version of it? Yeah, I probably won't be playing that. I'm not big into mobile games.
See? Right there.
Ooh, extra stuff. Beautiful. And what's this stuff? Yeah, bunch of extra stuff too. Beautiful. Gotta try it, MC Bladedancer. Bladedancer is amazing. What's up, Crafty? How are you? Thank you for your guys. Between you and the 40K Lorecast, you guys have made my experience of Rogue Trader complete. Hey, that's awesome, dude. Really happy to hear it, man. Glad you've been having a good time with the game. It's close to the end of the game, Wine Guide. I still got 1 or 2 sessions left, but we're getting there. Let's see. Death is whispered. Yeah. Oh, I've got to go there, huh? Okay. And then I've got to get to the price of power. Okay. No problem. Well, there's a mobile game that has been ported to consoles and PC. Oh, demobilized. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, that makes it much more likely I would play it, but still kind of odd. Let's see. Go here. And then here. Trusted Navigator's talent. Appreciate you, darling. And now we'll go here. Whoa. And then, oh, we don't have a direct marker here, huh? Now this is the war console, so we got to go here and then here first. I think this is where, yeah, I think this is the ice world with the crazy people we got to deal with. Oh, you know what? I wonder if you connect all of them. Ooh, whoa. Let's see. Wage for the bright colors. Boom. Boom. Beautiful. Explore the mysterious world. And nope, it doesn't connect to anything else. So it is what it is. When is Octopath supposed to come out? It's soon, right? Because that's the other thing. I'm probably not going to have time for it. My December is already pretty packed. You're done, okay. Dun. Excellent. Solomon, you are no longer part of our group. You have completed your stuff. Oh, I wonder if I'm supposed to have a follow-up conversation with you. Yeah, it's also weird, since I didn't bring Solomon with me to Kamara, I never found out, not really, he kind of hinted around it, but I never really found out that they were using him as a spy in my organization. That dialogue never occurred. I don't like that aspect of this game, that you've got Act 3 is so pivotal to learning about some people's secrets. I'm not a fan of that being the case. Like, you can't find out Argenta killed Theodora unless you bring her with you in Act 3. Whack. Doom, doom, doom.
Let's see this through.
Athletics, no.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Beautiful. What in the heck? Where do I have to be pointing in order? Here we go.
A job for me.
And then goods, sure. There we go, and we're good.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Barely a challenge. Boom, boom.
Let's seize the moment.
I can hardly believe that the governor of Thasara managed to deceive his subjects so easily. Was no one suspicious of the decoy ruler's manners?
The common people do not always know who rules them. I am sure there are some aboard the rogue trader's ship who still do not know about Theodora's death.
That's crazy. That's super, super wild. How could you not know that Theodora has passed and be on that ship? That's wild. Is this? Yeah, I'm actually good with that. Did we just get some new armor? Look like it. Kane's Revenge. Whenever the wearer dodges an attack, they immediately counterattack. Can even counterattack with a ranged weapon in melee range. Ooh, that counterattack deals 15% of weapon damage, cannot be more than 100%. And let's see, it scales with, I don't know. Can't tell you, no idea. Oh, there's some other good looking things here as well. We need to go through this after we finish Cabela's quest. Not a fan of limited party size in general. Me too. The in-universe justification why you don't roll up with the whole squad is usually lame. That's another reason that I like Outcat games so much. I'm really a big fan of having all 6 party members with me. Big fan of that. That doesn't bother me much because I know there's limits in technology. I do not. Ooh. Let's clear the Great Regent. You spared him. Let's be enlightened about what's happening. What is this place? The navigators. Mean we're proud to rectify. No Iconoclast option. Surely the entire house cannot be expected to serve penance. Is there no to separate the net from those without killing one or the other? I'm wrong. Let's second her proposal. Let's do it. And there we go.
Venture forth.
And I do not need this. We'll let that go. Flickering Dancer.
My pleasure.
I saw something else. There we go.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Not a
Some
thing.
choose wealth,
I do.
others prefer power.
I do
And
appreciate
me,
you,
well,
darling.
I'm not
Onward
that
to
picky.
victory.
I'll take both.
I'm sure you will, Jay. I'm sure you will. It hurts party members you get later the most because you usually already have a solid team build going. Yeah, that's why I really dislike late game party members. Even if they're super cool, is like you said, it's very doubtful the player is going to find a way to fit them in.
Marching ahead.
Like Ulfar is a rare case just because he's a space marine, you know. So just in general, someone who's very familiar with Warhammer lore is going to be more attracted to having that type of character in their squad. But even then, I would say the majority of people don't really use Ulfar. They like them, but they don't really use them because you get them so late. You should get your entire party within the first 10 hours of the game in a 50+ hour game. I agree. I absolutely agree. That's for the best. Let's do that. And that. And there we go. What is the... Oh, you know what? I should have chose the other one because now I think I know what this is, and I would have wanted to do this last. Oh, well. Poor Legion in Mass Effect 2 gets like one mission before you have to do the end game. Exactly. Exactly. What is this? Drukhari warships. Let's see. Destroyed refugee ships. What's up with that? Boom. Whereas characters like, you know, Garrison Rex in Mass Effect 1, people went through the whole game with them all the time because you get them so early, the way you should.
All stations, report when manned and ready.
Boom. 1, 2. Where's the third one? Oh. Oh, you're all the way back here. All right, fine. So here, let's go all the way over there. And now what you hiding from us for? Come on now, let's have a conversation. Let's have a nice little chat. I think there's so much we can learn from each other. See? See what I mean? Now there you go trying to hide again. I just don't understand it. What's the point of it? What are you trying to prove? Oh, and you don't wanna. Ah, that sucks. Really wanted to take you out in one go. Oh, and they won't even let me put shields up. That really sucks. All right, it is what it is. You should try the early recruitment mod. You get Legion at the monument site. I didn't even know such a type of mod was available. That's actually super cool. The Heartless is so useful. Ooh, look at you. Well, I do not like the way your little torpedoes look. That is so frightening. Boom, 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 boom.
Proceed accordingly.
There we go. There we go. That's the way it should be. And then in front here. There we go. And then, yeah, sure. And then, we'll save that. So, oh, you know what? If we moved up, though, if we moved up, why can't you do it? No weapons can be fired during the acceleration phase. I'm not in the acceleration phase, though. We're gonna chill. Because they're doing weird things. Yeah, you could get Legion earlier, especially since he isn't playable in ME3. Exactly.
They pale before our mastery of the void.
He has very cool interactions throughout ME2, so... Oh, yeah, so that's right, because ME2 had a setup where you could do missions in any order. So he would probably have interactions for missions where usually you wouldn't even have access to them. Super cool. Super, super cool. Have you seen all the cut content from ME2? Probably not. Before the 364 to the 2 discs, you could recruit any party member in any order. Every character has dialogue for every mission. Nope, didn't know that at all. Did not know that. What's up, Dweedle? How are you, dude? Wow, that's actually kind of cool. Short range. I'm not into short range. Nope. 400. Oh, here we go. Upgrade RAM. Line, you got one more to go. And then we got you maxed out. Isn't that nice? Let's see. Take it all. Take it all. Guess we'll take regular repair. Miles void, ship an extra ring. We don't need that. And that's done. Beautiful. Mass Effect Legendary Edition has so much missing stuff. It's kind of annoying because it's all like little bits like dialogue. But the big one for me is at the start of Mass Effect 2, Miranda doesn't register the ending of Mass Effect 1 properly. That's interesting. I didn't know that. So you're coming with us? Sure, why not? I'll take that. That's awesome. Glad to hear it, Dweedle. The 360 had notoriously small disc size since it didn't support Blu-ray. Some of the final releases had 4+ discs. Crazy. Oh, so that's what happens if you end that scene too early for them, huh?
Let's seize the moment.
If I recall correctly, the fights in this one aren't all that crazy, so we're not gonna bother to level Marzai. We're just gonna move forward and get this done.
One and it's done.
And here we go.
Oh, those poor Xenos.
Ambushed, no problem.
I will revel in your pain.
We're gonna... Yep, we're gonna do
Isn't
that.
this a job for the serfs?
I actually should have put it even higher, but it's fine.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
This will work for now.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And that'll be about
If I may.
enough. And then, ooh, she already gets movement points. Interesting. I don't remember that happening before, but okay. And then 2 of those. Oh yeah, damn. You are not even. Damn, his body flipped around like absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am not meant to be taking this kind of pressure. Y'all got me messed up.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Miranda and Elusive Man are 2 distinct dialogues depending on how you handle the council.
As the Emperor commands,
The PS3 version of Mass Effect 2 has a generic dialogue. It could be fixed now though. Interesting. Don't think I knew that.
This is why I was chosen.
Oh, very nice. That's right. She's got something on her that lets her attack enemies even in melee now, right?
None can escape the
Beautiful.
Emperor's
I'll get you
judgment.
sooner or later. I'm a patient man. Oh, I'm not patient when it comes to that, though. Come on now, Jinta. There you go. That's what I expect to see from you.
Do it.
There we go. Each strike. Oh, she can't get to that one, huh? That's unfortunate. No, yeah, there's no way. Unfortunate. She can
God,
get
Emperor,
that, though.
move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Yeah, sure, we might as well.
Paint your death in colors.
In colors. And she can get you too.
None can escape the
There
Emperor's
we go.
judgment.
That's what I thought. We're good. Yeah, these guys are powder puffs compared to what we've been dealing with. We're not even going to give them the benefit of preparation. Was it an issue for you, Alpha? Nice. Okay. Gothic remake or buttshot removal? I think the buttshot removal one is dumber, to be honest. Because
Now that's
there was no question that, well, in my mind at least, there was really no question that the Legendary Edition, whether or not the Legendary Edition was going to be great. Like the stuff they were talking about doing for Mass Effect 1 alone was just incredible for any fan of the series. So I understand, you know, Miranda, trendsetter, she had a BBL before BBLs were cool, and people didn't appreciate that being taken away, but to go so far as try to say, well, I'm not going to buy the game because y'all did that, I feel like that was just pure insanity. Whereas with Gothic, there are real questions about whether or not this game will even be good, like just straight up, you know. And so I think it makes a lot more sense when people say, well, no, I'm not really hardcore invested in it because I'm not convinced yet that they're actually going to do something awesome. I can understand that. Like, this is a new developer, and some people have what I would at least consider to be more legit concerns regarding some aspects of the remake, like how characters look overall, some changes made about combat that appear to be in there, stuff like that, right? And so, you know, if someone said like, hey, I don't really have confidence in this, and that's why I feel comfortable going crazy over this other issue of censorship, that makes sense to me, you know, because you already lack confidence in the product. She shot everyone in one turn. That's right, David. She's amazing. She's amazing. The buttshot removal was an actual controversy. There was definitely people online claiming they were not going to buy Mass Effect Legendary Edition, but obviously that kind of stuff went nowhere. God thought the buttshot was just a field of view fix. No. They actually lowered the size of Miranda's butt for Legendary Edition.
An expected result.
It used to be big and beautiful, just the way I like it, and now it's just kind of mediocre. But it's all right. At the end of the day, she's still a babe, so it's all good. I ain't tripping. Let's see, you in the middle, and frankly, I don't think anything else matters because these people are not all that. So yeah, let's just do that and get it over with. I'll do that.
If you insist,
and
Lord
then
Captain.
Can we make this a little bit easier for you, hopefully?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Potentially.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Ah, crap. I forgot. Here, let's do that. And then we can reapply that.
Isn't this
there
a
we
job
go.
for the serfs?
It
I'm
is.
not accustomed to being ordered around. I
Don't
am
worry.
a navigator, not a servitor.
I know.
Isn't this a
I
job
know.
for the serfs?
I know. And
Me?
bam. All right.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Faith
Let's
without
see.
deed.
Should have supercharged it, but it is what it is.
As
Let's
the
do
Emperor
that.
commands, I act.
Boom.
I am his will made manifest.
As well. She got decaked. Yes, they did. They flattened it.
Doubt is for the weak.
I think it was just a camera angle. No, she got decaked. It's not camera angle. She definitely got decaked. Go ahead, do some research. You don't even have to play it. Just compare photos. There, I can guarantee you can find photos directly comparing the way Miranda looked before Legendary Edition to the way she looks in Legendary Edition. It ain't camera angle. It's they flattened it out. They felt like it was gratuitous, which it definitely was. There's no question it was gratuitous. Now, whether or not there was an issue with it being gratuitous it depends on your perspective. Depends on your point of view. And so they decided it just didn't feel appropriate, you know? Which is another aspect of the debate, you know, that doesn't really get considered. You know, devs are made up of much different people now than they were back when some of these games were originally created. And especially if you have women working on a particular game, they may not be comfortable with women being portrayed in a certain manner. And so that's another reason why, again, I was totally cool with, hey, they decided for Mass Effect they had to make a change. And I can also see, again, part of the reason why I feel like that
and it's done.
That controversy is the one that is more legit. You could also venture to say that if you're a development team that's made up of people that are going to be more sensitive about certain about how people are portrayed, you know, in a certain way, then maybe you're not the developer who should be doing a remake of certain games. Like, that's not the way that I feel, but I don't necessarily not fans of the original Gothic for feeling that way, because that tone is part of what they love. Now, I push back on the sentiment in the particular case we went over, in part because I'm like, these women are such a small freaking part of the game. It's just so odd to me to go ham over that, right? And then be so aggressive about it. But at the end of the day, I've never played the game before, so I'm not one of those fans. And so I'm much more careful about just trying to, you know, make sweeping definitive statements about how people should or should not feel. Whereas in a different situation, if we were talking about Mass Effect, if I had a channel back when Mass Effect was doing the whole deflating thing, in fact, I did have a channel, I just wasn't covering those type of games, I would have absolutely just been like, y'all are wilding and I'm not having it. Y'all trying to destroy my damn Mass Effect sequel. Keep your mouth shut.
Nothing matters more.
And keep your little opinions to yourself if you got an issue with it. You're gonna have to do deep analysis to make sure. People can be gratuitously skinny too. That's true. That's true. I enjoyed Legendary Edition for the most part. Me too. Big fan. I enjoyed it immensely. Isn't that where we came up those stairs, right? Yeah. So this actually worked out very nicely. Okay, cool. So now, usually it doesn't go that well. Okay, cool.
Onward to
victory. Now we could just go over here. It's probably so folk take a mile. True. True.
My pleasure.
In fact, that's some of the comments I received, that they were like, hey, if you allow this censorship to go down here, it'll just get worse. You got to take a stand every time. And like, I'm all about taking a stand, but I feel like everything should have limitations. What is the problem? Why am I not getting, here we go. I shouldn't have to go all the way over there to get the marker, but it's fine.
And
venture forth.
But I mean, to be honest with you, the way they feel about censorship is the way I feel about AI in games. I'm like, I'm not trying to give an inch at all. So I don't knock it. The aesthetic and feel was a choice back then. It should stay intact, just like we preserve art in museums. It's a no-brainer in my opinion. I don't knock that at all. I don't knock that at all.
Let's seize the
moment.
moment.
The vibes of Gothic go so hard despite the horrific graphics, controls, and gameplay. It's still fun and distinctive. The feel is everything. Gotcha. We'll go here. And this is Argenta. So, yes, since they're all... kind of want to start here, I think. And then Blade, start over here. You're over there, okay. Amalar can come over here if need be, but probably won't need to. She's over here, there we go, okay. And now, let's see, yep.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I absolutely do.
If I may.
All right, crowd the rot together a little bit more. There we go. Yep, that should be.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered
exactly
around.
What I need. 289. Yeah, okay. Y'all are not.
Me. If you insist,
Y'all
Lord
are not
Captain.
gonna be able to handle this. And bam. Impiedo, what's going on, dude? Appreciate you following me over on Twitch.
I'll do it.
Yeah, let's get a little bit more out of
Doubt
it.
is for the weak.
Boom, 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 boom. Damn, she even destroyed the damn
the
cover.
Emperor commands, I act.
She's like, I want everything up out of here.
I'll do it.
I want every last thing up out of here. She should not take that because you're not at a good angle. I don't like this angle you're on. So instead, or this angle you're at rather.
Navigators are feared.
I should have moved. This. If you come up over here, yeah, you can get access to everyone. Now let's see you. Yeah, you're out of here. Beautiful. Good to see you. I haven't continued my game yet. Are you almost to the end game? Almost to the end game. Yep. Almost. The game happens on a penal colony. Yeah, I think, yeah. That's probably definitely going to check out the modding scene for Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Yeah, I'm going to circle back to all that once we got a release date for Mass Effect 5. I was hoping you would catch one too. Here, let's see. Don't want you to feel. Ooh,
I'll do it.
you got a little bit of health on you, huh?
As
Or
the Emperor commands.
there you go. Beautiful. Ooh, she ain't trying to hear none of that nonsense. Let's do that. Come on now. Let's try this again. Can we do that?
Not the
Nah,
Emperor's will.
sure isn't.
Faith
Oh wow.
without deed.
And there we go. Beautiful. Damn. He's got an injury and everything. What? Ooh. Boom! Got all the DLCs for this? Yes, I do. That burst fire is music to the ears. You know it. You know it. Man, oh man. Wonder if they're changing the dialogue lines? We got trying to play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 on TikTok. Do you see my video about the Baldur's Gate 2 mod coming out? I'm pretty excited about that. I think I'm definitely going to end up playing it. Ooh, yeah, maybe we will keep that equipment. Okay. Mass Effect has some fantastic mods, run about 100 or so across all three. Wow. I've never played Mass Effect with mods as many times as I have played it. So that's actually interesting to hear. Next time I'm definitely going to have to do a modded run. Yeah, they were still working on ME5. Yeah, for sure. That was confirmed during N7 Day. In fact, they also confirmed a major part of the game is going to be a civil war between the Krogan. What's the BG2 mod? It's a, I forgot what are these things called? Hold on one second. What are those things called? They are called, here, one second. Videos. They are called total conversion mods. So it basically takes the Baldur's Gate 2 engine and then gives you a new story, new characters, new gear, new world. So when you get a chance, check out the video. It's basically a totally different part of the D&D landscape.
I will be ready.
Looks like very, very, very cool stuff. For sure. Trying to play BG2 again. Last time was 20 years ago. Nice. You remember the spam traps?
Let us see what I found.
Oh. The original Gothic 1 and 2 actually got ported to
Watching
Swiss
ahead.
not too long ago. Interesting. Still putting it on new platforms, huh? That's awesome.
Keep your senses keen.
Krogan Civil War could be interesting. Yep. I mean, just about anything done with Mass Effect lore could be interesting.
My
Question would be,
pleasure.
will they do it properly? Hopefully they do. I could start down here, but I feel like I always start up here. So let's start up here.
You will make a fine trophy.
Cassia's going first.
was that whimper monkey?
Wow. What was that whimper monkey? Huh. I got
Cast
your
your eye
whimper.
there.
Don't you worry. I'm gonna give you exactly the information you asking for. She's gonna come up here, and then she'll come up here as well, cause whatever. And then Mara's eye doesn't matter either. And then you, that should give you everything you need to position yourself
I
wherever
am a
you want.
navigator, not a servitor.
Let's see here. Nah, let's get
Me?
y'all together.
If you insist,
we do
Lord
that?
Captain.
Maybe.
If I may,
And then buff that up.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Buff you up. I don't know if you all even need this, but I'm gonna just
Me?
go ahead and throw this down anyway,
you
just
insist,
to
Lord
be
Captain.
safe. And
I
you'll
am
take
a
that.
navigator, not a servitor.
And then make it happen, Captain. All right, and then that's 95,
Doubt is
sure,
for the
whatever.
weak.
You had a 5%
As the
chance. Come
Emperor
on now.
commands, I act. I'll do it.
Uh-huh.
For you, my emperor.
For you, my
In thy light I
emperor.
stand, and thy light
I've
I
never played
crave.
Icewind Dale before.
As the emperor
One day.
commands, none can escape the emperor's judgment.
One day. Total conversion based on Fallout 2 are so good. Really? What makes them so
I'll do it.
amazing?
For you, my
The
emperor.
BG2 remake has its own YouTube channel. Really?
Doubt is
That's
for the
interesting.
weak. Each strike is a prayer.
Mass Effect should do a non-RPG game. Mass Effect could rock so hard
do it.
with an XCOM style game during the Reaper invasions. Yeah. There's so many stories. Are you serious? She's
This
that
is
blocked
unacceptable.
off? Damn, for whatever reason, I thought you would have more access. Here, let's do some of that.
I'll tear your heart out.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that she can straight up damage enemies with that, which is hilarious.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Now, is there any... Yeah, that's you. Oh, that's Lord Zeno. So, yeah, that's not happening. 3 down there, and then that's just 2 up there. So, you know what? Here, we'll come down here first. 250, 136, 136. Okay. Ooh, man, you
Faith without
yeah.
deeds is eradicated.
I don't even need all that. Excellent.
I'll do it.
Oh yeah, you too. Good lord. Man, you know the deal.
None can escape
There
the
you
emperor's
go. I
judgment.
like that. Can I hit you from here? I
Doubt
sure
is for the
can.
weak. Each strike is a prayer.
But not you, huh? Oh no, I can
do
hit
it.
you too. Good lord. Good lord. Man, there is nothing she can't do. Crazy. Gonna complete Heart of Winter this
A
time?
job for me.
Is that an Icewind Dale mod?
forth.
Or a DLC rather? Did the Revan build recommend heavy boulder, or you decided on that? Both. Because it's carrying the playthrough. I decided on that because people had always told me how incredible heavy bolter was. So my first playthrough, I used Argenta heavy, but I just had it with a regular bolter. I never
Who's my little
went the
cyber
heavy
campus?
route. And so this time I really wanted to go the heavy route. And then I saw that Revan already had a build for it that had been updated for patch 1.5. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and roll with that and see how that is. And then when I made that decision, I was like, I might as well just
Forge ahead,
find out
never
how its
linger.
builds are for the game overall. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just use the sheet. He's been talking about this sheet nonstop for a year or so now. So I was like, you know what? Let's see if the hype is real. And you know what? for Argenta, most certainly the hype is real. And all the builds that I've played with thus far are honestly pretty damn good. There are some where I just have a different play style or perspective, so I wouldn't use it, but all of them are good for sure. That's one remaster I'm sad hasn't made. That has fallen off. Was the mastering of KOTOR? Supposedly, we're about to get some KOTOR news at the Game of the Year Awards. Either KOTOR or something Star Wars related that's very much so like KOTOR. Supposedly that's what's about to happen. We'll see if that's the case. But that's the rumor. That's the rumor. If you're playing a commissar, you need a bolt pistol. That's going to be my last run of the game. A commissar with a bolt pistol, heretic. And I'm going to have Earliet in the party, and at the beginning of every match, I'm going to shoot her in the damn back to power up everybody else. And I think that's going to be so much fun. Did I play with... Who are you? Begone, nightmare, burned in his punishing flame. I don't remember seeing this before. Your pathetic god will not help you, monkey. What is going on? I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Your execution is assured.
Tormented captive and a scout. I'm pretty sure I've never seen this before. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll get it on and poppin'. And we'll put Argenta here. And then I don't want anybody else over here. So we'll have Marzai come over here. Actually, we'll put Cassia right on the outside. She'll figure it out. And then put Abelard over here. And then beautiful. Oh, I should have put Cassia on the inside. But you know what? It's fine.
I can do that.
Doesn't matter.
With the right incentive.
Seeing it's not new, you must have missed it. Yeah, I never saw this before.
Don't get too cocky.
But you know, it's rare that I use Marzai, so that's probably part of it as well. Let's go ahead and you move.
With the right incentive.
There we go. That's you. And then you can move back over here because you want to just unload on all of them. I know. And then, oh no, I should have kept you back. Oh, you know what? Here, I can relocate you a little bit, right? Let's see if I relocate you up here. Bam, they'll both get an extra turn and you'll start with him. And then he'll do that.
Set this in motion.
And then he will set things in motion for real.
Done and done.
Boom, 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 boom. And then Death Waltz, huh? Well, let's do that then. Who's the guy with the most? Oh, y'all are scrubs. I was doing all this thinking I was
know what to do.
Facing some real OGs. Y'all are a bunch of scrubs.
For the dynasty.
You do any damage, you get a buff as non-fact. There we go. You can have a really weak pistol and just use that for abilities and do no damage. Could, but then I would... Oh, this is the problem. Haha, I was wondering what the deal was. Okay. Yeah, it's part of Marzai's thing. Just position or just let her shoot the ball to bits. Mm-hmm. Teammates are better off shot. You shouldn't bring them. Yeah, no, I wouldn't game the system like that. If I was going to play Commissar, I'd play it for real. I'd play it for real and be like, hey, I'm shooting all of y'all every rip. It is what it is. Deal with it.
That's how it's done.
Your last stroke of luck.
Is it now?
A costly mistake.
Doesn't seem like it.
I know what to do.
Sure
Poised
do.
for action.
Flavor-wise, not mechanically. Mm-hmm.
You clearly are
Improves
outmatched.
morale. Well, damn. Here we go. These guys are a little bit more up to snuff. Interesting. I don't want to hit Mars Eye, but you know what? I will. Oh, cool. Didn't even hit him. Cool. And here, let's do that. Beautiful.
That's how.
Education, huh? I think that's what I just gave you, homie. Yep. So here, let's do that.
So done.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Will not submit.
That's what you just did, though. I don't know why you lied to yourself like that. Here we go.
You clearly are outmatched. They won't expect this.
No. Wait a minute. 3. Where's the third guy? 1, 2. Did I miss somebody? I missed somebody. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Here.
Let's set this in motion. A costly mistake.
Very nice.
I know what to do.
Very nice.
You are clearly outmatched. Done and done.
Beautiful.
As said, so done.
We've been questioning if Dark Heresy will have Rogue Trader cameos, but I guess the Rogue Trader DLC could also have Dark Heresy cameos. Yeah, that's true. And that would be super cool. I hadn't even thought about that, but yeah, you're right. In education and being dead.
Help me out.
Essentially. But that's just broken, but in a good way. Mm-hmm. As long as you build it up right. We good? Looks like it. And no scene or nothing, huh? Oh, wait, no, we can talk with this guy. So what's your deal? Who are you? Scout. Who are you? Calm down, my name is Blade. No, I should have an option for Abelard to introduce me every single time. I am just Veer. Shuffling his feet. I still have... I'll take you there even if it costs me my life. I still have more questions. You think it was the Emperor who brought punishment? Okay. Maybe I did do this once. Learned everything. I'll help your friends. Martha, I shall find my way there on your own. Interesting. What's the easiest class to play in this game for a beginner? Probably officer.
Let's see this through.
Because I would venture to say, like, there's a way to get the most out of officer, but out of all the classes, it's the one that's easiest to just work. Like, you give someone an extra turn. That's it. That's all that's required. Like, doesn't get any more simple than that. Whereas all of the other classes, or archetypes rather, you gotta put in a little bit more. You gotta figure out a little bit more to make it work properly. Soldier is also very easy to work, but I would say not as easy as officer is. Like, what would be the fighter? Oh, that's warrior. Run and block. But I wouldn't say that warrior is the simplest to use, to be honest with you. No, I wouldn't say there's a trick to knocking out Minthara. Just got to do it.
Onward to victory.
What do you mean when you say that you can't do it on this one? What? Why is he's got this marker here, but he's not here? And is this broken now? Was there something that's supposed to happen here? Or maybe, I hope I just already got the scene that I was supposed to get for here. Only had the Gates game, but this looks good. I haven't actually booted it up yet properly. Highly recommend that you do. Okay, I'm just gonna guess that I've done what I need to do. Rip and tear like Argenta. I mean, that's a awesome time for sure. Do you make your own builds for each character? Do you have a page to get them? Yeah, on my YouTube channel, Axial. It's also called Slandered Gaming. I got builds for all the characters. I'm interested in buying the game and do a melee dogmatic warrior sanctic psyker, but I want to know if that's possible. That's very possible and it's very powerful, but I don't have a build for that particular type on my channel. You can look at another content creator named Revan619. He might have a build for that type of character that can help you. Revan makes builds that are best for unfair, which is the hardest difficulty in the game, whereas I make builds that are more so role play focused, like, hey, this is a specific type of character and a specific type of role, and what do I want to select for them. So I haven't seen any of Werglia's builds for Rogue Trader, so I cannot comment on whether or not he has good builds for the game, but Thor says yes. Just seen the killer instead of knocking her out. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Your name, 3 friends, spent cycles, set surviving on a lifeless world. Will the road trader become the light of their salvation? Okay, so yeah, that is supposed to be a quest, but it's not letting me do anything there when I go there. Let me try it one more time. Let me go back one more time. I think it's pretty sure it's broken. Here, hold on. Let's go ahead and save here, because then if it is broken, I'm gonna just reload. Biomancer is probably better for melee. Yeah, I prefer Biomancer for melee. Sanctic works extremely well when you're trying to play as a psyker, like strictly using psyker abilities. Recent Commissar run had dual pistols. Nice. There's a button you got to right click to activate, turn on non-lethal. Which Baldur's Gate 3 had more reactivity for non-lethal damage? Imagine you said non-lethal, Catherick. Hilarious. Werglia is hard to understand just due to his very thick Serbian accent. He can be, yeah. This True Ranger. What's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, there's nothing happening here. I'm pretty sure there's nothing I'm missing that I'm supposed to click on. I think maybe I was supposed to wait to talk to that guy until after I got that little scene, but even that's kind of whack because I shouldn't have had to do that. Oh, here he goes. Whoops. I walked right past the scalp. That's the problem. Where your bloodline? Well, I'm here, dude. And I wiped out all the guys. So nope, that still doesn't fix the problem. I probably should have chose the option to just say, hey, take me to your people. And maybe that would have automatically started the scene. Or it probably just would have brought me to the top of the stairs. All right. Well, that's a broken quest. It is what it is. There's builds for all versions of this game. Did he do updated builds for patch 1.5, Thor? Take care, Dweedle. Have a good one, dude. Yeah, Operative could use some love for sure. For sure. All right, let me just check around real quick. Make sure, yep, to the Imperium is the only one left. Excellent, okay. All right, let's wait. What? No, that shouldn't be the case. Hold on. Oh no, I didn't want to do that either. Okay. 2025 is as earliest. Yes, for this version. Oh, okay, cool. Got you. Awesome. Oh, this red one. That's what's. Oh yeah, I hate when there's two markers both going here. It's fine. They're gonna force me to use that. Go ahead, force me to use it. Fire on you. How dare you? Now let's go over here first. The Immaterium has released its grip. Have their abilities cancel each other out. Ice World. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to take the Prometheum just because I happen to be low on Prometheum. And I guess I'm supposed to land on here. Marzai, your time with us is done. Took you. And we got everybody else. Yep, here we go. Feels like Warhammer is really catching on as much as D&D Fantasy did. We'll see. We'll see. They don't have that AAA Baldur's Gate 3 version of Warhammer yet. We'll see if they get that one day. I hope Owlcat does something like that at some point. That would be awesome to see.
Never linger.
Pay attention.
Pay attention.
The Emperor favors me today.
The noble gets an intelligence buff, which works well with operative.
I better myself through my service.
Ooh. Just walking around. Being all chaosy and unnecessary.
See, right there. Never doubt me.
Personally, I take this game all day long over BG3. I would too, except that I think Baldur's Gate 3 is much more welcoming to newcomers. Frozen Planet. And I would pretty much say that across the board, like Baldur's Gate 3 is much more welcoming to people who are new to CRPGs compared to Owlcat games. And I would like them at some point to do like an ultimate, hey, you're completely new to CRPGs and this still will work for you. It's okay. Next is Jay, right? All right, so you'll come here and then Jay will deal with that. And Copperton will come up here. Pascal, he's gonna be out of the way. We're gonna have Abelard around here instead. And yeah. To allow tabletop wargaming is still a much more expensive hobby than tabletop RPGs. Yeah. Can even bother allow 20. Yeah, that's kind of a common thing. I kind of don't get. I really wish more of those D&D type games would allow you to get all the way up to 20. Let's ask something I really enjoyed about Mask of the Betrayer. 5e D&D system as a whole is welcoming to noobs. That's not on Larian, it's a system thing. No, because I also feel like Divinity Original Sin 2 is more welcoming than any of the games that Owlcat has done.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Yeah, there. Let's go ahead and take some of that down.
Insist, Lord Captain.
And then, yep, let's go ahead and do that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And then you're going to give yourself a little extra just to be sure. And then let's see how this goes.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Deliver us.
I mean, how much damage is she? 80, 160. Wow, 240. And then what's that? 330. And then that's a little over 400. That's a little over 500, 600, 700, 800. She's almost did 1,000 damage to him in one go. And that wasn't even like the ultimate version of what she could do. Just
Power
insanity.
resides in the will of the righteous.
Insanity. Okay, but you're not doing much to him. That's unfortunate. And so, wow, where's my finger of death?
Doubt is for the weak. None
I
can
only
escape
play
the
bolt
Emperor.
action for tabletop wargaming. Can't get to you,
I'll
but
do
I
it.
can get to you. Technically. Outcat Games have a sign on it. Here be freaks that enjoy
As
your
the Emperor
torment.
commands,
Exactly.
I act.
And that's what I love about it. Absolutely, I love it.
Faith
But
without
I
deeds
understand
is
it's not particularly welcoming to new players.
I'll do it.
And so I appreciate that there's still
Doubt is for the weak.
options like
None can
what
escape the Emperor's judgment.
Outcat and Larian,
As the Emperor commands,
the options like what Larian provides, and to a lesser degree even Solasta. Like I feel like Solasta is a very welcoming game.
I'll do it.
Arr.
Faith without deeds is my Emperor.
Pathfinder is more akin to 3E, so that's why Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous
I'll do
are
it.
less hand-holdy.
This is
Also,
why I
that
was
was the way
chosen.
games were made 20 years ago.
Doubt is for
I
the
agree,
weak.
but again, I
My
feel like
Emperor.
even compared to Rogue Trader, which certainly is the most approachable of games that Outcat has done, but even compared to that, Divinity
I'll do
Original
it.
Sin 2 and Baldur's Gate
None
3
can
are much
escape
more
the
approachable for
Emperor's
new
judgment.
players. That's all she wrote. Now, I could give you this, and I guess you could use it. Can you even get to him? I don't know if you can. You know what? I'm gonna let you figure it out.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Ooh, look at you. Look at you. And then
As
we'll
the
do some of
Emperor
this.
commands, I act.
Damn, that's a lot. Okay.
Rejoice in battle. I'll do it. Faith
And she
without
gonna let
deeds
you
is
know.
worthless.
She gonna let you know right here, right now, that your
Doubt is
shenanigans
for the weak.
not appreciated in any way, shape, form, or fashion. She done split off your damn arms. I can't wait to do that to the
As
final
the
boss of
Emperor
the game.
commands, I act.
Man, I can't wait.
I'll do it.
That's gonna be so much damn fun.
I will bathe
Who can I
this
get you from here?
battlefield in righteous
Oh.
fury.
I didn't even realize y'all was over this way.
As
Yeah,
the Emperor
sure.
commands, I act.
You just out of reach? You so lucky? Oh, you just out of reach. And she's got no way to move up any further. Oh, you so lucky. You so lucky.
I'll do it.
Oh, wait. No, because we did it last time, right? Yeah. Yeah, no way to move forward. Ah, that sucks. All right, we'll let it go. Say, may the stolen lands of bandits paradise. Nice. Solasta is way more 5e by the book than Baldur's Gate 3. True. True. Let's see. Oh, I thought there was a guy. Yeah, I knew there was a guy. Okay, cool. How do I get
Step
to
aside. The navigator is coming.
you? There we
Me?
go. The rest of them we'll figure out. Let's see. Can I get to you? Tag. Would have been nice. No, can't do that either. So, but we
I'm
can
not
do
accustomed
this.
to being ordered around.
Go a little more momentum. All right, now. Even though she could do that, she
Am I
actually
getting
won't,
paid
because
for this?
he's gonna want to use his option. Let's do that instead. And then you do that. Yep, and then you do that.
Define the outcome.
Setting agnostic, so whatever setting you run, you use the gods from it. Still, Solasta's base campaign is very bare bones, run-of-the-mill story. I definitely felt like the writing was the weakest part of Solasta, and it's what I hope they've done a much better job with for the sequel. We'll see whether or not that works out.
Unpleasant.
Ooh, this has been fun.
Costly mistake.
Very, very fun.
My augmentations allow me to function effectively, even in the event of extensive blood loss. This is what should concern those who dare to stand against the servant of the Omnissiah in battle.
Well, damn. That's one way to say it. Weapons are simple and of poor quality. Like the mechanics of Solasta way more than the story. Me too. That's why I'm so excited for the sequel. Because I thought the mechanics were amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Onward to victory.
And I thought the pulpit is intact. That's crazy. And I thought character creation was such a cool experience in Solasta. I thought they really nailed giving you access to a lot of deep D&D mechanics that would make long-time fans of the property happy, but at the same time, it was simple enough that even someone who was pretty much brand new to D&D could dive in and not feel overwhelmed. And that's extremely difficult to do. It's extremely difficult to please both groups. And I felt like Tactical Adventures did a really masterful job of figuring out how to please both groups.
Duty
I like to play with Temples of Elemental Evil and Solasta very much. A custom campaign.
Never linger.
Nice. Solasta's presentation and story is below average. People mostly appreciate it as a rule sim. Biggest gripe is you can't be a half orc or half elf. You could be, but getting rid of most of the gods of Forgotten Realms is getting rid of years of lore. Oh, like in the new version of D&D, you can't be a half orc anymore? You not leveling up right away drives me crazy. How can you wait? Very easy, Conrad. It's not a problem for me at all. Not a problem. Also, the Icewind Dale custom party is, they don't say anything. Call it D&D 1. Yeah, I heard a little bit about that, but I haven't played it at all. Okay, whose quest did we just finish? We did Solomorn's, and we did Marzai, so we should talk to him as well. Groomash, the Orc Pantheon, the Dark Seldarine.
Rogue trader. Understandable.
No, yeah, his crime must have come a blow to you.
So do I.
All right, business to attend. Sounds good. And then Marzai.
Rogue trader. I have some recollection. What is... If they come calling again, they'll be given... Then go...
All right. You're good. You don't need any help or support. Victus, you got anything else to say? All right, you're good. You're good. Let me check this. No contracts, right? No quests, no contracts. Talk to Cassia, okay. And report to the Vizier. And then that broken quest. I wonder if that means Marazai's quest is broken. Cassia. Talk to Cassia on the ship. These people are not buying it. At least those people still have the 5e rulebooks. Really?
Thinking back to our journey to the you of all the Xenos have, I suppose so. Of course. I will try to. The Drukhari. I have.
Lovely. Oh, what's that? Nice. Okay. And now. What's up, Ravi? How are you? Yes, why Salas is missing stuff, and why Salasa 2 appears to have custom subclasses. Yeah, they're SRD, so they can't just pull it directly from D&D like that. Finally, I got that witch of a woman unconscious. Honor says buff, but to do non-lethal damage. Void Ship Shrine. How do I get to what's his name spot? Do I have to talk to Cabela? Is that how this works?
Take heed, Nemo.
Oh, okay. Yep, I sure do. She replaced Pascal, which is acceptable. So let's go. Let's see.
Ahead.
Okay, preparing for battle. You stand. Your seniors did not carry out her last order. Why must there be bloodshed?
Challenging me was a mistake.
And here we go. All right. Oh, y'all gonna just crowd together like that? Well, heck. Who's first? Jay? Well, if it's Jay first, then that's a little different. Here, we'll do it like this. Here, we'll put you on this side, and then you're actually exactly where I want you to be, but we'll still use Jay. So Jay will come off to the side, and then she'll come up here. And then who does she want to get the second turn? I guess it would be you, right? No, because we want you to get your second turn when you got all the bonuses and whatnot. So yeah, we'll have you over here. That's fine. And then Cabela, you can be back over here. You'll deal with him when it's time to. How many people are over here? So it's just 1, 2. No, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot actually. But we'll figure that out later. All right. Oh, you know what? She should be in there. You know what? I keep forgetting Jay provides all those buffs. And Argenta's gonna be the only one missing out, huh? That's fine. Argenta's gonna get a bunch of other things. So you take that. And then, you know, we might as well do the take aim. And then resolve. And then Here, we'll move you in the middle of them. There you go. And then Cassia doesn't particularly need a move. And then, hold on, and then
Tell
bam.
me and it is done.
All right, now you
So done.
that, and then
They won't
4-0.
expect this.
Yep, that works. And then bam.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
Oh crap! I didn't even mean to do that.
Weather the storm!
You clearly are outmatched.
Here, hold on.
Didn't see that one coming, did you? Contemplate your weakness.
What? People are not buying it. Why do you feel like people are not buying it, Thor? I haven't heard anything about D&D 1 that's not selling well. It's just woe BS. What makes it woke in a negative way? Can't force people to buy stuff they don't like. I don't know. Are they forcing people, or are they just producing the product they want to produce?
You clearly are outmatched.
I'm not afraid of
Contemplate your
anything.
weakness.
People are welcome to feel however they want to feel. What's up, P? You could be a half
see that
orc,
one
but you
coming,
don't have the
did you?
rules for it. You have to identify either race in the
You
parent.
clearly are outmatched.
So if your mother's a ratkin and your father is a kobold, you have to choose which traits. And yeah, Robbie, almost at 40K, man. I'm really happy about it, dude.
clearly outmatched.
Really happy about it. I feel like the channel continues to do
Costly
well.
mistake.
Couldn't ask for much more. Could not ask for much more. Let's see. Half elves were just added back in the game. Interesting. Yeah, David, getting there. Quintech, you say it is selling well. That happens with every edition. That's what I figured. Like, there have been other editions where people had issues with
Easy.
changes that were made. At the end of the day, people still bought
That's
it.
how it's done. Let's set this in motion.
Like, I'm not gonna go so far as to say is D&D is too big to fail, but I would say that it's too big to fail just because people don't like a particular feature. Them days is over. Here, let's do this. See how you feel about that. Boom, 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 boom.
You clearly
Doom,
are
doom, doom,
outmatched.
doom, doom. Ooh, you parried me? I do
know
not
what to
like
do.
that at all. You parried me again. Okay, let's
They
put a
will
stop
expect
to
this.
that. And then,
Contemplate
there we
your
go. That
weakness.
helps. Except you get to keep parrying me over and over again. I'm not a fan. Wow. Here, let's do that.
Easy.
Let's. Well, I parried you as well.
I
There
know
is
what to
that.
do. Didn't see that one
Some
coming,
justice
did
in the
you?
world, I suppose.
Contemplate your weakness. A costly
Oh
mistake.
yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. Fan of that
Let's
for
set
sure.
this in motion. Contemplate your weakness. As said, so done.
To be frank, if I want to do something, I'm technically forcing myself to do it. I can't say no to myself if I don't want to. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. Did they say? Oh, there's one up there as well. Interesting. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, I don't have. And yeah, he doesn't have enough abilities to do that anyway. You know what? Let's just do that.
I am his will made
Why not?
manifest.
Ooh, that's low. Oh, that's right. She does it. All right, you know what? Here.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
That'll give her some extra
Faith
points at
without
least.
deeds is...
This isn't as impressive if she hasn't
Doubt is
already
for
had
the
the
weak.
opportunity to kill some folks and
I must not falter.
get her rate of fire up. Oh, nice. Look at that. I like that in you. Very nice.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Training rates for no like half orcs. I know people are upset about the changing races thing, but I don't have enough information on it to have an opinion one way or another. Sell it now. It's because of the outcries of people for no good changes. I bet they didn't want to have 4E all over again. I think people are very quick to assume that because they don't like something, it's having a negative impact on the product. Whereas it could absolutely be a situation where there's an aspect of it that you don't like, but other people are perfectly fine with. There are a whole lot of people who don't care about the race changes in D&D at all.
I'll do it.
I mean, didn't Baldur's Gate 3, it pretty much acknowledged those race changes in a lot of ways, right? Like they didn't have some of the features that would usually be associated with a particular race. Didn't affect BG3 sales at all. Everybody has their own perspective on what they will. Yeah, this is not a good move. I should have done this in a different order. If I haven't, just let this go. Everybody has their own perspective on what they will and will not accept, and what they will and will not find, and what they do and do not find to be acceptable.
They'll write legends about me.
It's not just one thing. There we go. Here's what we need. There we go. Okay, she really, really needs the burst fire. No problem, darling. This is my fault. Put you in a bad spot. I won't do it again. Let's come up over here. Many old heads hate 5e2 and 5e is massively successful. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, you're super happy that they changed race to species, Conrad. So what is considered to be the advantage? What's the good thing about this change? Because every time I hear somebody bring it up, they always bring it up what they don't like about it. What do you like about it? Flipping out about flavor and lore changes is odd when it's already been shown that the vast majority of people run homebrew settings. That's the other aspect of it. Like, you can absolutely make the case that the real bread and butter when it comes to D&D isn't in what's in the official rule books anyway, which is yet another which is yet another reason why a lot of people don't care. Ooh, okay, she did get you. I was about to say, I can't believe you were they allowed you to just dodge all of that. You're not in a position to deal with him. Can I put? Yeah, I can. For the weak. Oh, that does something, huh? The thread is unbroken. Sure. If you say so, buddy.
As the Emperor commands, I
If you say so, buddy. Actually, 7 might be enough, and it is.
Then none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Lovely. All right, and that's pretty much all she could do for right now, right? Yeah.
I'll do it.
I don't know why I'm not first saying Father is no, Conrad. The person saying is bad is on Twitch. That's why you don't see Thor. I mean, if you have a hardcore group of D&D friends, I imagine you would. Just have the books for the rules you guys really love and vibe with, right? Is it a travesty that your character cannot swing from that chandelier? It would be nice. I had actually thought about that. I just think calling an orc a race is stupid. It should be called a species. I am happy about the name change. Gotcha. Let's see. I got Jay right now. Where is the enemy? The enemy's right here. Oh, you moved around, didn't you? Huh, you think you're slick. I don't appreciate that. We don't like slick guys around here. I'm gonna give you some poison for that. Or tried. All right, so there's Jay. Now Jay could give somebody, oh, she could give you an extra turn. So here, hold on, we'll give you, oh, that's right, she already gave you an extra turn. Oh, she could give you some more toughness though. Oh, that's another reason why Argenta wasn't up to the level that we would usually expect of her. Here, oh, actually, you know what, let's make sure you take more damage. Do that. And then, yeah, what the hell? There we go. Do that, and then we can supercharge that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Mm-hmm. And then, you know what? He might dodge that. So here, let's just go ahead and let Avalar do his thing.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's what I thought. He's ready for that, and is a good number of
an exemplary strike.
Beautiful. Yep. And you block that. You're like, nah. Not even trying to hear that nonsense. There's only 1 AP left, so you know what? I'll go ahead and just use this.
Victory is imminent.
There we go. You dodged that. Ooh, but not that. Oh, he's kind of carving you up now. Abelard, what's the deal, bro?
No matter the cost.
Need you to. You should be preventing them shots from coming through. Come on now. All right, now let's see if we can really do you bogus. We cannot. Let's try this again. Only 28%. That's 28%. Wow. Well, here, how about this? This is 28% too. Let's try this first. Nope, that didn't work. That's interesting. Let's do that. Oh, okay, that's a little better. Let's try it again. All right, no problem. We'll try it again. And there we go. Sooner or later, it was gonna work. I've been open invitation to anyone on the Discord that could read all the official 5e 2024 content for free. I have a content sharing account. Jim Cummings is the true minx, not Matt Mercer. I agree. Had a D&D session at Scottish Castle. Larian ruined every single character they brought back in a myriad of ways. I was not a fan of any of them. Oh, I can't move. Okay, fine. Or I can't change the placement of any of my characters. That's fine. Let's do... Yeah, I guess that.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
That was 0, and he lost some health. Very unfortunate, all the way around. Let's try that. And then that pushes the enemy 5 cells. Very doubtful that this guy can be pushed. So let's just do regular old attacks. That's what I like to see. Yep. Oh. For some reason, I thought they were going to let you use all that AP, but apparently not. So we'll put some wildfire on it. And let's get another one here. Beautiful. You can stop that talk right now. Thank you very much. Let's do that. And you know what? Let's go ahead and taunt you to help ensure that you don't treat anybody else poorly. And then we'll do this. And sure. What is that about? Oh, wow. Oh, that's about Argenta. That's interesting. Cassia cannot get people to move. So she cannot get anybody over here. So she might as well just put that there.
To being ordered around.
And then
if I may,
double charge that. And then let's go ahead and get your defenses down some. And then what does this do again? Become immobilized. That has its uses. Oh, let's also do that. Whoops. Why didn't I don't feel like I got extra momentum out of that. That was a little disconcerting. 258 potentially. That's nice. Oh crap. It won't let me give him an extra turn. That's unfortunate. Oh, but I could give Cabela an extra turn? Sure, why not? That's actually kind of fitting, isn't it? We'll go here.
Aim for the heart next
there
time.
we go. Redeem him and throwing a ball. One of these days, I have got to play throwing a ball. Got to.
As the tenants demand.
I've never had the pleasure, but I would love to finally do that. Oh, I should have waited. I should have waited. Oh well.
Trust me.
It's fine.
Let your soul be purged.
Even that is nice, but should have done it for this one. Very nice. And then let's see, she will take this because it's doubtful that he can be stunned. I am death. I am minty fresh death. I don't want to murk all my party members, but as I recall, as an Iconoclast, I don't have to worry about that. So let's just go ahead and get this done. Yep, 0%. I like that. 80% on you. Just amazing. Throwing a ball is excellent. Nice. Look forward to playing it one day. Throwing a ball is necessary lore for the series. That's awesome. One day. Having Ulfar as the true Emperor's angel against the false Emperor has some unique dialogue. Oh, nice. I don't think I've brought Ulfar into this fight before. How are you doing? You have done. I am sorry. I'm about to call you Vizier. But no spinner will ever speak it in, for I am there. Let me remain Cabela. Is it helping you? Don't. Vizier. We will not stray from the tenets. We will not forget. Compassionate. And our Vizier's teaching. Service that our dying one is our life. There we go.
I'm restless.
Excelente. All right. And a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not sure whether or not it's going to be useful. You don't like the writing in Baldur's Gate 3? Most of the original party members of the story are well written, but a bit undeveloped. But not a single person in that game feels like a real person to me outside of Lacell. So what's the game that, in your opinion, has the best party members, Conrad? And Quintek, for that matter. Take care, Brad. Have a good one, dude. Beautiful.
Onward to victory.
Onward to victory. Show me the way, and I will go to the bridge, and then we'll talk to Cabela, and then it's time to get to that last quest. As much of the Norse and Viking stuff has been done to death, Alcad did a good job with Ulfar emphasizing Space Wolf Saga. So much Viking media forgets the sagas they compose. Are you at all looking forward to that Norse game, Ranger? That I guess is supposed to come out next year? They came out with a demo for it on Steam earlier this year.
Overlord of the Ark, my protector and friend. How may the Vizier...
Okay. You have nothing further to say? No problem. Boom, 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 do, 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 do. Yeah, Norse Oath of Blood. Dragon Age 2, Origins, Mass Effect 2, Wrath has like cartoony characters, but it feels real in their world. I like the writing in Banner Saga a lot. Yeah, I'm a fan of Banner Saga as well, for sure. My hot take is that you should dislike some of your party members. I'm okay with that. I don't feel like party members have to be likable people. Just as long as it makes sense that I dislike them. Like, I kind of dislike Anders the first time I played Dragon Age 2, but it didn't feel good. It didn't feel like it made sense considering the way he was in Dragon Age Origins. Banner Saga is depressing as all hell to play for sure, but still well worth it. They put out a Viking DLC for Mount and Blade 2. Have you checked it? I never played Mount and Blade before, any other games in that series. So no, I never played the DLC. So many screw ups I had with the events, losing party members. It's very, very easy. Very, very easy. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. That's the guy who should get a portrait, that other space wolf. I never remember what to do. Send in all forces. We'll begin by bombarding. A swift. The further we eliminate the machine cathedral's orbital support. But what planetary assault? Right. He wants to rain down on the sky. Opticon wants to send in the troops. Conserve the troops. All right. Destroy the fleet. Let's do it. Baldur's Gate 2, JRPGs, probably Persona 4, Yakuza 7. Looking forward to getting into Persona series for sure. Edwin from BG2, I hate him, but also would never get rid of him. Unlike Astarion, what, sold off? What do you mean you sold him off? Why'd you dislike Astarion? If you look at Dragon Age 2 as a sequel, the writing feels weak, but when you examine through the lens of all the trauma in that game, then the characters feel a lot more real. Think I just like unkillable characters. I love Viv and Inquisition because of how mean she was. I'm a Viv fan as well. I felt like they gave her a very distinctive personality. Dragon Age 2 is very bleak and depressing. It does feel real with all the trauma Hulk goes through. Real and unfortunate. That's Heartless. Oh, you. That's who I'm supposed to be dealing with. Well, let's see. Can that reach you? It does reach you. So let's do that. And then you. Bam. And then you. Bobo, bobo, bobo. A little bit. Whoops. If Why can't... Oh, that were fired during the acceleration phase. That's why. If I go this way, is that enough? No, not quite, huh? We'll do that. Could have done one more thing. In fact, a couple more things, but it's fine. We'll let it go. Ooh. Let's do that. We'll go this way in anticipation of you moving that way as well. And then, yeah, let's see if we can get this to move closer to where we are. And looks like it did. Isn't that awesome? Boom. Very nice. I don't know why it didn't, more of the shield didn't disappear, but okay.
A breach in the enemy's shield has been revealed.
Beautiful. And let's do that. Probably wouldn't reach you. Yeah, they won't let me do that. That sucks. Let's see. So here, let's at least try. Oh, just barely lets me reach you, right? Even though it probably won't destroy you. Nope, not quite, but still, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. All right. Everyone in BG2 is one of your favorite companions. I thought he was hilarious. Hilarious.
All clear. Congratulations, Lord Captain.
Cloud Strife in Final Fantasy VII is also a powerful depiction of trauma and mental health struggles in video game. I've never played Final Fantasy VII before. When the last of the remake comes out, I'll probably play through that. You got a soft spot for Dragon Age Origins, Party, and Tales of Vesperia. Come to the bridge. Doom, boom, boom, boom. He had every reason to become a villain, but instead became a hero. Nice. We will go to all far together. No problem. Wait. Actually, back. Torn between him and the other Maizan. Oh, I'm never torn. It's always Edwin. No doubt about it. That choice is an easy one for me. Might be clouded by Claudia Black. Loved her since Farscape. Me too. Me too. I was sorry to hear. I forgot what game series she's been working on recently, but whatever it was, they couldn't fit her in for the sequel that's coming up. She put out a posting about it, and it was clear she was kind of hurt. Who was I coming? Oh, Ulfar. There we go. It's coming out to see Ulfar. Where are you, sir? Oh, that's it? Okay, nothing to say. Fine. Cloud is healthy masculinity for a JRPG protagonist. Nice. He's just some small time kid who always gives us all. All right, Star Wars. There we go. Yeah, they stiffed her on Star Wars. I don't remember why though. I don't remember if like they couldn't agree on a price or what the problem was. Yeah, Farscape is good. That's another series that I would love to see a video game on. I feel like a game could really do Farscape justice because it didn't end properly from my perspective. Sure. Sabotage. And demolition. Yeah. All available forces. Hunt down this ancient killing machine. Nice. And then we go with that. Yep, that looks good. Claudia Black, still gorgeous sci-fi girl. Absolutely. I feel the Dark Urge Resist story is awesome. I never experienced it. I only did the Dark Urge Give In to Ball storyline. I never did the Resist version. Born a monster for the worst of the Dead 3, but he redeems himself at the end. Nice. Think you'd have to play Throw the Ball to realize why Dark Urge is the canon choice for the main character. As the heretic. Boom. I just think Laird needs to improve his writing, but I think their games are so fun they will never be pressured into improving their writing. But the game is so good, I guess it doesn't matter. Do you feel like DOS 2 and BG3 were equally poorly written, or did you see any progress? Boom, 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 boom. All right. Cogitator.
Let's see this through.
All right, now do a full save. That's slandered cat ball. Why you say that? Most people didn't play that and realize Dark was canon because it had the most content.
Every moment a chance for greatness.
All right, now let's go ahead and get these done. Deep laceration and agility. Perception awareness. What? Here we go. Perception and awareness. Peak condition, rising tempo. What's peak condition? I don't never choose. Oh, the character gains a bonus to their strength equal to 20% of their maximum wounds. Yes, that is great for him. Peak condition, and then what's the other one? Rising tempo. Each attack increases the damage of all. Yep, that works. Acute pain, demolition. Whenever an enemy suffers damage from a damage over time effect inflicted by you for the first time in combat is doubled. Nice. Okay. Acute pain, demolition. We don't need demolition. We got Medikai. We got awareness maxed out. So I guess we could pick demolition actually. But I don't wanna. So I'm not going to. None of the rest of these are great either though. I guess I'm just going to get Lore Imperium. Whatever. All right. Now it's your turn. Last thing you got was exploit weakness and toughness. Strength, agility, and then Medikai. So we'll go with strength and then Medikai. Peak condition and then contempt. Makes sense. Peak condition. And then, didn't I already get contempt? Nope, I hadn't got it yet. All right, plus 10 damage. Nice. Distract, Medikai. Distract, Burst. Any of the arch abilities, burst attacks and melee area attacks reduce the dodge of all enemies hit. Distract and Medikai, you say, and that's that. Beautiful. And I wonder, is it the same thing here? I saw progress in the way that BG3 was less bloated, less side stuff or distractions from the main quest story. Conrad says Divinity 2 is better written, but it had a lot of the same structure problems BG3 had in its main quest. I did all the side content, but most of it felt irrelevant. Larian had a few fun side quests, though. Really liked the Hag ones, and the House of Hope was awesome. Being able to so easily miss all the stuff about Balderon doesn't help the main quest. Let's see. Exploit weakness, right? Exploit weakness, perception, agility, Medikai, or awareness. Agility, Medikai. Okay. Extermination and tenderize. I like both of those. They're tenderism. And contempt for the weak, Medikai. Contempt for the weak. And Medikai. Beautiful. And then Cassia. You right now have strategic, offensive, and perception. Fellowship, lore, warp, and awareness. Okay. Degraded defense, be vigilant. And be vigilant. Oh, weapon skill. Oh, nice. Look at that. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Personal zone awareness. Personal combat zone. I already have that. Personal oversight. Oh, wait. Personal zone. There we go. Allies in the same combat tactics they were in the grand strategist gain +5 perception and +5 agility. Scales are half the intelligence bonus, so not the best, but you know. Probably awareness. Yeah, okay. Then J. Didn't like the character story elements they pulled from Baldur's Gate 2. That bugged the hell out of you. Yeah, I didn't feel like it was done well, to be honest with you. Impure Force Fellowship. Definitely one of the weaker aspects of the experience, but not enough to sink the whole thing for me. Impure Force. Perception, Lord Xenos. Degraded defense sees the initiative. Armored hide. Lord Xenos. What do y'all think Laren is working on for the next game? Divinity. My vote is Divinity Original Sin 3. That's what I believe is coming up next. Enough bullets for everyone, sure. Sustain attack. Sure, we'll go with agility. Why not? What's Arms Master? No. We'll go with contempt for the weak, sure. Base skill bonus, character training, agility, ballistic skill. Okay. Splash area, grenadier. What's heavy armor? Oh, allows the wearing heavy armor. That's not what helpful for him. He'll take some extra dodge. Sure, why not? Athletics. I think he flat out can't use medkits, even if you get some ranks in it, right? He already has athletics. You know what? I'm gonna just take Medikai for him and see what happens. And then Death Dealer, sure. Laren is doing an original IP, not DOS 3. Maybe. I mean, they said they're only going to work on their own IPs from here on out, but Divinity is their own IP. So we'll see. You might be right. Area attacks? No. Tenderize, sure. Yeah, he's already maxed out Atlantic. Oh, okay, yeah. Doom. Costume to glory. Sure. Ballistic skill, agility again. That's maxed out. I guess we can go with toughness. What's his perception looking like? You know, we'll go with perception. Which game has the best side quest? Night Jardic, have a good one. You like Carouse for Abelard? Yeah. For Abelard, that wouldn't I wouldn't have to think about as much. Which game has the best side quest? I really enjoyed side quest in Metaphor. What's that one they kept having me do? Peak what was that called? Not pit. Oh, peak condition. There we go. Strength. Yeah, he doesn't need more strength though. Boom, 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 boom. Target gains. Lethal threat. One perfect under fire. I don't know what I want. You know, whatever. Sure, whatever. I care less. Let's do it. I'm not keeping you around anyway, so what's the point? Point blank, unpredictable. Here we go. These other effects. Their attacks did not cost MP. Nice. I'm just doing it, Thor, because I don't care about his stats. The only game where I explored thoroughly every inch of the map was Dragon Age Inquisition. Bar has good companion quests and main stories usually. Yep, I would agree with that. Cyberpunk, yep, Cyberpunk has some really, really cool quests. Now, second skin doesn't help Olfar. He's not wearing medium armor. Think of Tyranny. I couldn't really tell the side quests from the main ones. Everything felt impactful. That's another good example as well. All right, you all. I am on call, so I need to get up in the morning and get back on the grind. I do plan to be back on tomorrow evening. Probably will be again closer to like 9:30, 10 o'clock because I have some work I'm going to have to do late tomorrow. But I do plan to get on. We're cutting it close, but I believe we will be able to finish this playthrough right before Temple of Elemental Evil comes out. So anyway, hope all of you enjoy this stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Yeah, I'm 9 to 5, Empiato. So back on the grind tomorrow, man. Yep, appreciate you stopping through, dude. Thanks for following. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Night, Vicaro. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. Appreciate you stopping through, dude. Take care, Quintec. Have a good one, David. Later, Conrad. Night, Jovi. Yeah, I agree. Tyranny definitely had also side quests. Night, Thor. Have a good night, dude. Yep, night, Conrad. You all take care. Appreciate you stopping through. Ooh, Mr. Matty Plays just posted on Twitter that he believes the Game of the Year statue is for Divinity Original Sin 3. Nice. Imagine being employed couldn't be me. Nice. Have a good night, Conrad.